The new Paradox Pokemon released in Scarlet and Violet have quickly become dominant forces in the competitive singles metagame for Generation 9. These variants of familiar Pokemon from the ancient past and the distant future have proven very powerful, with their excellent stats and access to the new abilities Protosynthesis and Quark Drive. But not all Paradox Pokemon were created equal. The ancient Misdreavus Fluttermane and the robotic Delibird Iron Bundle proved to be superior to their contemporaries and have been banned from competitive play already. The ancient forms for Amoonguss, Magneton, Jigglypuff and Volcarona have had low usage so far and have therefore dropped down a tier to UU, as have the robotic forms of Hydreigon and Tyranitar. So, which of the ones remaining in OU is the strongest? I think that there are three main contenders for the title. First of all, we have Roaring Moon, the Ancient Salamence. This Pokemon has been a dominant force since day one, and it's easy to see why. Its attack and speed stat are excellent, and its 105 health and 101 special defense stats, along with that dragon typing, make it pretty solid defensively too. Ancient Salamence has lost its flying typing in exchange for dark type, a pretty good trade if you ask me. Threatening ghost types is always good, as is the ability to hit more things for big neutral stab damage with Crunch. Roaring Moon is also an excellent abuser of Terrastalize. One of the first sets people came up with was the Terra Flying plus Acrobatics set. After consuming a booster energy, Acrobatics becomes 110 base power. Becoming Flying type grants you a resistance to fighting, and also makes you neutral to many hits that would otherwise threaten you, while also boosting that flying damage from Acrobatics for a huge nuke. Terra Steel is another great option. This helps Roaring Moon both defensively and offensively, granting a resistance to all the types it was previously weak to, and boosting its steel damage to help threaten fairy types. Roaring Moon is definitely proven to be one of the strongest offensive win conditions in the game. Another Paradox Pokemon in the conversation for that number one spot is the robotic Gallade Gardevoir fusion, Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant has an excellent attack and special attack stat, meaning it can run physical, special, or even mixed sets. When you see an Iron Valiant, you're never 100% sure what it's gonna do. It could hit you with a huge Choice Specs Moonblast, or a big Close Combat. And even after it's used a move, you're still not sure what it could do. It could catch you off guard later with a surprise, physical or special attack. Iron Valiant is a very difficult Pokemon to switch into, and it can threaten a wide array of different things with its fantastic stab types and coverage options. It may be weak defensively, and a touch slower than some other offensive threats available in the format, but that versatility and offensive power definitely makes up for it. And this is one of the strongest offensive threats in Gen 9. Finally, we have the popular Ancient Donphan, Great Tusk. With huge HP, defense, and attack, you can use this as a utility Pokemon with access to great moves like Knock Off, Rapid Spin, and Stealth Rock. Or go fully offensive with it. Ground Fighting typing is great offensively, and with access to the new move Headlong Rush, it can be extremely threatening. Great Tusk is also pretty fast for such a defensive Pokemon, and with access to Rapid Spin for that speed boost, sometimes even a defensive set can suddenly become a scary offensive presence. My favorite set on Great Tusk is an Assault Vest set, which enables it to go toe-to-toe with the popular Goldango. But there are many viable sets for Great Tusk. I definitely think you could make a case for all three of these powerful Paradox Pokemon, but my choice would be Great Tusk. This thing just fits on almost any kind of team, whether it's fast-paced or slow-paced, and it provides so much in a single Pokemon slot. It feels very splashable in a similar way to something like Landorus Therian. Access to Knockoff is quite significant. Not many things actually get Knockoff in Gen 9 at the moment, and it's a perfect fit on Great Tusk, allowing it to actually do something against common switch-ins like Corviknight or Balloon Goldango. Great Tusk is one of my favorite new Pokemon in Gen 9 in general. A competitive metagame always needs reliable utility Pokemon like this. And this is also a type combination we haven't really seen before on a Pokemon with this role. Great Tusk is very commonly used, but it also doesn't feel too annoying or dominant. It's just a solid and well-rounded Pokemon. What do you think? Is Great Tusk the best Paradox Pokemon, or do you have another choice you prefer? Let me know down below in the comments. And thank you for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe for more competitive Gen 9 gameplay, discussion, and informative content. Thank you to the patrons. If you'd like to see a team that you built feature in one of my videos, or request a video topic for me to cover, take a look at my Patreon rewards in the description for more information.
The money got different, 'cause of what I'm spending. The money got different,
Oh, it's
'cause of what I'm
Megaphone!
spending.
Whoa!
The money
KO'd
got
by one
different,
hit! It
'cause
scattered
of what I'm
spikes!
spending. The money got different, 'cause of what I'm spending.